Keep it coming down, steady now. All right, that's good.
The calcium chloride is being added. We have achieved precipitation.
This is the endpoint of Phase 1. The base material rests, ready to be shaped into the future of packaging.
Strength is born from alignment.
The wrapped roll is moved by conveyor into the finished goods warehouse, a vast, climate-controlled space.
The clear film is fed through the press, where it receives vibrant designs using water-based, food-safe inks.
I have an appointment with Mr. Davis. Welcome to Aqua Green. Please proceed to the main entrance. Welcome to the atrium. Please sign in here.
As you can see, the life cycle is completely circular. And look down here, this is the casting line where the film first emerges. So here's where the magic happens. We're introducing the alginate resin along with the plant-based plasticizers.
From flexible to rigid, we can engineer it.
And watch the graph now. That snap indicates the yield point. We log this data for every batch to ensure it meets the application requirements.
This will be on the market in 6 months.
Here are the samples and the full report on our impact. Thank you for visiting today. The exit is just over there.
Thank you, Ben. The work you're doing here is truly impressive.
Control, this is Unit 4. Perimeter check on Sector Gamma is clear. Over.
tight. Open her up slow.
Copy that. Flow looks good.
The pressure valve on line 3 was acting up, but it's stable now.
All right, I'll keep an eye on it. Thanks, man.
The target is 50,000 pounds today. We can't afford slowdowns on the extrusion line.
We've addressed the pressure issue, Anika. We are ready for the new harvest.
As you can see, the process here is completely circular. These are the bioplastic pellets we make right here.
Wow, look at that.
The factory is not an intrusion on the landscape. It is a new kind of organ within it.
Got the big piece here. Heads up around the bend.
Keep an eye out for the seagrass near the end.
Okay. Wait, hold it. Look at this fishing line.
And the adhesive used here is the certified compostable grade?
Absolutely. Only AquaGreen approved materials are on the line.
Film's journey is also digital. A consumer can scan a code on the final coffee pouch and see a map showing the kelp harvest location and the date it was processed.
The elasticity on the seaweed film holds up perfectly during the drop test.
Look at that, a 70% reduction.
Yeah. That is significant, truly impressive data.
So the high barrier film works for coffee, but it's too expensive for the pasta division.
We need to emphasize home compostability in the European campaigns.
Simulate 15% increase in feedstock moisture content.
Predicted 5% energy increase. Recommend adjusting dryer temperature profile.
Extruder 1, main thrust bearing. Early degradation detected. Schedule replacement.
Valve Charlie 4 isolated and secured. Step 3 complete.
Using deep learning, it can categorize defects by their root cause, such as dye lip buildup or contaminated feedstock.
Even the cleaning is smart. The floors of the production area are cleaned by an autonomous scrubber that maps the area daily.
The business engine runs on autopilot, from sale to shipment.
In each range. The AI has learned that kelp harvested after a storm has slightly different polymer characteristics. It automatically
Two microns. Adjusting zone 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Holding steady.
The thickness control system uses not one, but two independent measurement technologies, a nuclear beta gauge and
in the winding station, the tension control is paramount. Each layer of film must be wound onto the core with a
A vision system scans a test print, measuring the registration. Any misalignment greater than 15 microns triggers.
A sample from each batch of bags is torn apart and sealed. The final packaging of the rolls for shipment is an exercise in protective precision. Each roll is
Sensors for conductivity and optical clarity monitor the rinse water until it returns to the purity of the input water.
The final act of precision is one of letting go. As a shipment of film rolls leaves the loading,
Rheology testing define how the polymer will flow during processing. A small amount of resin is placed in a
He spots a subtle inverse relationship between the ambient humidity on the day of resin drying and the film's oxygen transmission.
This matte fill is very pleasant.
The sealed tear is clean, exactly as specified.
I agree. Slight seaweed odor is absent in this batch.
Here is the paperwork for the university samples.
Got it. Thanks. Have a safe trip.
QR scan complete.
Thickness and clarity verified. It passes.